So this week we're continuing to practice division. Monday and Tuesday you practice with a single digit divisor. You'll notice that today's and tomorrow's are going to be 2 digits. So we have 3,887 divided by 23. I've already set up my problem, so I've written my division steps, M&Ms, estimate, multiply, subtract. I have my, let me go ahead and erase that, get it nice and cleared off. I have my model set up. I have my divisor on top, so 23, and I put my multiplication sign in the corner to help me out. And then I've set up my standard division problem over here. This is where we're gonna do all of our subtracting and estimating. And then for two-digit divisors, because these are not math facts that we have memorized. We haven't memorized all the multiples of 23. So this is where we pull in a toolkit to help us out with that estimating process. So you can see I've already done mine and I've gone up to 5. So I've multiplied 23 by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I might have to add to this, but I do at least to 5 just to get me started. All right, here we go. With estimating, is 23 times anything 3? Well, if I look at my toolkit, I see no. So I'm going to estimate to 38. Is 23 times anything 38 or close to it without going over? Yeah, I can see 23 times 1 gets us close without going over. 23 times 2 would be too big. So I'm going to come to my model to do my multiplication. We're going to multiply 23 by 1, and that gives us 23. Now, this 3 is in the thousands, this 8 is in the hundreds. So I need this 2 to be in the thousands and this 3 to be in the hundreds. So I need to add 2 zeros. I'm pointing to these non-underlined numbers because that's kind of a hint of how many zeros we have to add. So I'm going to add 2 zeros over here and 2 on the inside. Okay, now I take my inside number and I'm going to subtract it from my dividend. So I'm going to take 2,300 away from 3,887. When I do that subtraction, I end up with 1,587. Scoop a little bit. So now I'm back to my estimating. Is 23 times anything 1? Nope. Is 23 times anything 15? Nope. And I know that from my toolkit over here. Is 23 times anything 158 or close to it? Well, I can see 23 times 5 was 115. I'm going to estimate a little bit more because I have a feeling we can get closer. So let's try 23 times 6. And I'm sorry, I don't have a thinner marker. So 6 times 3 is 18. Carry the 1. 6 times 2, 12. Okay, we're at 138. That's pretty close. Just to see, let's try 23 times 7. 7 times 3 is 21. 2. 7 times 2 is 14. 15, 16. That is too big. So if we're estimating 23 times what gets us close to 158, it would be 23 times 6. So I'm going to come over here for my multiplication. 23 times 6 gets us 138. How many zeros do we have to add? Hopefully you said 1. And now we're going to subtract 1,380 from 1,587. When we do that subtraction, 7. End up with 207. Okay, so now we start our estimating. Is 23 times anything 2? Nope. Is 23 times anything 20? Nope. Is 23 times anything 207? Well, let's find out. Looking at my toolkit, we ended with 23 times 7. Let's try 23 times 8. Some of you with really strong math facts, you might already be able to see what we can multiply this by, but if not, just use your toolkit. 18, okay, we got 184. Now let's try 23 times 9. And we're going to end up with 207, exactly what we want. So 23 times 9 gets us 207. I have no unlined numbers. This 2 is in the hundreds, and so is this 2, so I don't have to add anything. We are going to subtract because we should end up with zeros. That's how we know our problem is totally done. And we do end up with all zeros. So our problem's almost done. What we have to do now is take these partial quotients, these are parts of our answer, and add them up. So we have 100 plus 60 plus 9, which gives us the final answer, 169. And again, we can check that with multiplication. I can take 169 and multiply it by 23, and I will get 3,887 as my final answer.